Hello. I don't have lighting on today, but we're just gonna go with it. Maybe I should grab one. Hello. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Hi, Batul. Hi, Mika. How are you guys? Or Lego? I didn't set up lighting. I forgot, but I have like an eye thing going on anyway, so you probably don't want to see my red eye. Hi, Anshuman. Hi, Reshma. It's actually burning well today. Okay. All right, let's get started. Do them in order. Batul, general reading, please. What does Batul need to know right now? Okay, the first card we have out is the High Priestess in reverse. Then the Four Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Page of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So, ooh, oh, that card just flipped out. And I can't pick it up. Okay, got it. So maybe this card wanted to be emphasized, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel like there's something here with listening to your intuition. Your spirit guides want you to listen. I think you might be holding on to an outdated belief or something, or like a limiting belief that could be preventing you maybe from more abundance or new opportunities coming in, or just feeling better. Yeah, I think there's some opportunity that's coming through for you for more abundance, for more money here. Like some great idea, some communication from your spirit guides here. And I feel like we might, you might be like letting anxiety or just like a limiting belief block you from something here. So your spirit guides are calling you to maybe meditate a bit more, to pay more attention to your thoughts. And I think it's going to really lead you to something great here. Maybe even to finding a new home. I know that's something that's been on your mind with this Ace of Pentacles here. I split the deck and I got intuition. Yeah, this is all about you listening to your intuition. I felt like I needed confirmation, and I literally got exactly what I needed. Yeah, so that's your message. Spend more time with yourself, with your intuition, and you'll get the guidance you need. And welcome everyone who's joined. Okay, Lanze wants to know, do I have a good future with MT? Okay, let's do a yes or no for you. Does Lanze currently have a good future with MT? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. I don't know why I pulled this one. Okay, do they have a good future here? Yeah, I'm getting a no. I don't know. I started to draw more cards because I saw more, but I grabbed 5 and 3 of them are no. So yeah, I think there's something here with maybe clinging on to this relationship longer than needed, but I don't think it's yeah, I'm getting a no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for whatever reason, it seems like maybe you'll like realize that maybe it's not exactly what you wanted anyways. I don't think it's a bad thing. Okay, Anshuman, thank you for liking the video. Will Zoya get in contact with me? She's in third party. Okay, let's do a yes or no for you as well. Will Zoya get in contact with me with Anshuman? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. I am getting a yes. I did get a yes. This 4 is coming up for everyone, and up or down. But yes, it looks like you will hear And it might be when she's still with that third party too. The answer is yes. Okay, Reshma, can I have a general reading, please? Sure. And we will be doing a giveaway like usual, if you guys want to stick around after your question. What does Reshma need to know right now? What does Reshma? Okay, something that hasn't worked out or you feel like it's not working out is about to happen. Spirit. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Wands, and the Strength card. Your spirit guides want you to keep going. This could have to do with finances or career here, and maybe you feel like things are unstable at this time. You're about to see a lot of forward momentum here. You're about to see a lot of progress, positive progress in those areas of life especially. So your spirit guides want you to keep going. Don't give up. You have all the strength within you. There might be certain things around you that haven't been working out, and Spirit doesn't want you to look at that as a failure. Look at it as a learning experience, grow from it, adjust when necessary. But I feel like you're really headed towards a place of abundance, and you're really close to manifesting something here. And it's happening in your near future, and your spirit guides. Abundance is coming your way. I love how this deck is really confirming the messages. Yeah, you're really close to achieving some sort of abundance, financially, career-wise here. But I think you might be getting to a point where you want to give up, and your spirit guides are saying, keep going, keep pushing. You're about to experience a lot of abundance and financial freedom here. Thank you. Okay, Ligo wants a general reading as well, of course. What does Ligo need to hear right now? Ooh, there's definitely messages of healing coming up. Let's see these cards came out together. We have the 3 of Swords with the Hermit. So I feel like your higher self, your guides want you to spend more time going within to heal certain parts of you. And the way through that is spending time alone with your thoughts, with your intuition. This could be, maybe doing shadow work, meditating, connecting with your higher self. Let's see, what would be the best way for this healing to occur? Or what other messages do you have here? Okay, so the cards that count, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Cups here. So I feel like something you're holding on to from the past. There's something here like a past heartbreak or just past traumas, past pain that's still, you're holding on to deeply, whether it's conscious or not. And it's keeping you from moving on in life at this time. So your spirit guides really want you to spend that time with yourself, to do that inner work, or if you're doing it already, continue doing it. Because there's just something here that you're holding on to that could be keeping you from moving towards happiness. I mean, maybe it has to do with a relationship, or it can be really anything. So the way to figure that out is spending time with yourself, with your thoughts, with your journal, a therapist if you need. But there's something here that from the past that you're holding on to that's preventing you from moving forward. And when you do that inner work, and again, if you're doing it already, Spirit's saying continue doing it. That's the way forward. That's how you'll get out of, maybe you feel like you're at a low point in life, things have been stuck or stagnant. When we do this inner work, that's how you're going to recognize what's missing, what you need more of, and where you're headed, and you'll move towards emotional fulfillment here. And this healing could have to do, with limiting beliefs, and it could also be with someone maybe in your life that was really controlling. It could have been an authority figure, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But your guides are just wanting you to spend a little bit more time with yourself, connecting to your higher self, and that's how you'll figure out the way forward right now. Thank you. And welcome to everyone who's joined. We're going top, bottom here. Okay. All right, Mika wants a general reading for career. Okay, what does Mika need to know in terms of career? A general reading for career. think there's definitely something headed towards you soon. Okay, so we have this energy of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes this could be not feeling really satisfied with our current situation. Maybe we're putting energy towards something, but we're not feeling like there's the payoff there. Or maybe you feel like you've been putting like energy into your finding a job or improving your career. Your spirit guides want you to know that there's a new job coming in soon for you. The Two of Pentacles, or I mean, the Two of Cups in a career reading. This partnership is in like a job, you know, a business opportunity. And with the Knight of Swords, I see this coming in really soon here. Really soon. And I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to give up. I feel like maybe things haven't been going to plan. Maybe there's been some delays here in your career, but Spirit's like, keep going. I think you're going to expect something new, a new partnership. Because the Two of Cups generally signifies something new. So I feel like there's something new for you, especially if you've been feeling unsatisfied or not getting that, you know, satisfaction from, oh yeah, I just split the deck again. I got abundance for you as well. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a new opportunity coming for you in career that's going to bring forth a lot of abundance. And I think it's happening really soon. This is the fastest rate of motion here, the Knight of Swords. You could also be getting a job too through networking, through relationships with other people. So if you're not already doing that, I feel like that's a great way. Like word of mouth could be how you find out about something. You could hear, it could be someone who's an air sign that helps you out. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I think that Knight of Swords is really here just to tell you it's coming soon, but air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I really feel like you're about to have something that's going to bring forth abundance and be a good partnership in terms of career for you soon, Mika. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Anshuman. All right, Zareta would like a finance reading. Okay, what's going on for Zareta? What do they need to know in terms of finances? We have the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Three of Wands here. Wow, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's about to be a lot of progress here with your finances, but I feel like in terms of like how to get more finances, how to get better control over that, I feel like the Emperor is the energy to embody right now. Getting organized, like budgeting, coming up with a financial plan, a plan with your career, like really sticking to it, being disciplined, being consistent. I feel like that's definitely the way forward, but you are definitely headed in a great direction here. But the Chariot's like, yeah, that's success and victory. Like it's specifically in finances, since that's what we're asking about, that's coming. But the Chariot's saying it takes effort, especially with this Emperor coming out. So with effort, with will, with determination, with strategy, with structure here, being consistent, you're going to start to see your finances increase, or you're going to see the results of your hard work, which is also a message with the Three of Wands here. I feel like, oh my gosh, yeah. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles here. There's about to be a lot of happiness and safety, security within the home. I feel like there could be a new work thing, something that comes in, you know, you're working happily, you're making money, you're moving forward, there's strides being taken. There could even be something with you like stepping into a leadership position or a new project at work or something like that could bring forth a lot of abundance. But yeah, with hard work and dedication, which is also coming through with this Eight of Pentacles, that's the way through. Keep working hard, come up with the strategy, with a plan, stick to it, be consistent, and you're going to see a lot of positive results in your finances. All right. We don't have many people here today at all, so we can quickly do another question for you. Okay. What chakra do you need to heal? We won't expand on it, but I can just do that quick. We'll use this for someone else too. Your throat chakra. Throat chakra is something, and you can look at the throat chakra, pick a card reading on Schumann, and get more specific messages on my channel. But that's all about your voice, speaking your truth. All right, Crystal. Will Nixon unblock and contact Carrie Ann? Okay, let's do a yes or no. Spirit, will Nixon unblock and contact Carrie Ann? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Will Nixon unblock and contact Carrie Ann? I'm getting a unlikely right now. I'm getting a no. We have another no. Yeah, we got a lot of no's. So at this time, no, I don't see Nixon unblocking or contacting Carrie Ann. Thank you, Crystal. Hi, Marita. I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, Spirit. Marita wants to know what is coming towards me the rest of the year. What's coming towards Marita? Okay, I feel like there's something by the end of the year, there's going to be some new beginning. Okay, so we have you're getting unstuck. Where you feel like you've been trapped and stuck here, you know, whatever's been keeping you in that situation is you're being like rid of, that's getting, why can't I speak right now? There's like the energy that's been holding you back is dissipating and there's some new beginning here. It's like by the end of the year, you're feeling lighter, more free, more like just more yourself, like less problems, less things chaining you down, less stress. You're really coming out of your shell. It's like maybe you've been feeling dissatisfied or feeling like there's a lack of opportunity or not being really happy with your life. Things are about to look up. There's going to be some new opportunity, something that's going to really make you feel good, a lot more carefree here. New beginnings, endings and new beginnings. And the thing that's ending is a hard time. I feel like there's something here about a new opportunity being presented to you that's going to really help get you out of a bind, help you get out of something that's been difficult. Spirit's being pretty non-specific here. We can just get one card from here to see what this new beginning is about. Spirit, what is it? Spirit's saying perseverance. So I think this is what you've been working towards. So maybe this has to do with like your career or school. You know, I know those are two things I know we've talked about before. So Spirit's like, keep going, keep persevering. You're going to get that opportunity. Things are going to get a lot easier for you. And I think this is just in all areas of life because Spirit's not really like clarifying that, but I think it definitely probably is those areas of life because the persevere message. But yeah, expect a new opportunity by the end of the year and things to get a lot easier for you. Thank you. And again, if you guys, we do your question, feel free to stick around. There's not too many questions so far today. We'll do that giveaway in a bit if you want to stick around even after your question. The giveaway is for a full reading today. Of course, we're just doing mini ones, but all right. I think we're on to Skylar, right? Yeah. Skylar would like a general reading. What does Skylar need to know right now, Spirit? Does Skylar need to know? Okay, there's energy of feeling stuck coming through. Okay. Yeah, so the first cards that came out were the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. So Spirit's saying, you know, they can see that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like there's no way out of a situation or you're not sure the way forward. But there is a way forward. And it all comes to our thoughts and our limiting beliefs. So Spirit wants you to spend some time with yourself. Like, what limiting beliefs do I have? Maybe the limiting belief is that I'm stuck. You know, like I'm stuck, this will never work out, or there's no options for me, or I'm not going anywhere. Like something about being stuck is a limiting belief. Spirit wants you to work on your mindset. I think something that could be really helpful for you, Skylar, could be affirmations. Because there's I think reprogramming our mind, trying to have more of a positive thoughts about whatever's going on in our life and being consistent with it. We had the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This, I feel like, is perseverance, like watering your plants, like whatever you're wanting to grow in life. So I feel like really nurturing what you want more of and not focusing on what you don't have. So again, I think there's been a lot of energy about what's not working And your guides want you to focus on what you do have and what you do want, and really, really tend to your thoughts and come up with some affirmations, say them all the time. If that's helpful for you, maybe do some scripting. There's so many different ways you can go about this, but there's some limiting belief here that you're stuck that is keeping you stuck. It's like, that's not reality. You actually can move forward. You actually can change. You actually can improve your life. And your guides want you just to work on your mindset. Maybe this has to do with drawing in a partner, whether the spiritual partnership is romantic or a job or friendships, all of the above. So maybe you're thinking, I'll never find love, or I'm settling in a relationship, or it's hard to do this. Spend some time with yourself thinking about, where could these limiting beliefs stem from, or why do I have them, or what are they? And then work on reframing them. And I think you're going to see your life really improve. Thank you. Hi, Diamond G. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for liking the video. May I have a general reading on good things coming next for my son? Okay, what good things are coming next for Diamond G's son? Oh, that's what I was sensing. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles that like flew out of the deck here. So this could be more financial stability, maybe something new with a job, but definitely feeling safe and secure financially. Could be a leadership position. We have the Three of Wands here too. This is like things moving forward, like the ship sailing in, the hard work paying off. So maybe this has to do with school or a job, those two things. We have the Chariot here. Like this is like where he's been putting his hard work and effort towards, he's going to get results. So there's like this message, like keeping his eye on the prize, like he's going to see things come true, like come to fruition here. We have the Star card on the bottom of the deck. This is all about wish fulfillment, things working out for him, and specifically in career and or, education, if that's his stage of life, in finances here. I see him really moving ahead and getting good results here. We have environment too. Okay, so with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles, this can also be about our home or a car. So there could be something about his home environment, or his even a car, like maybe where his living situation. He could be moving, if that's something he's wanting. There is energy with this, especially with environment coming out. There could be movement here, moving or getting a new car, if that's something he's needing or wanting at this time, and it would be something positive here. Oh, he's been waiting for a long time. Yeah, I think the Star card talks about healing. So health issues, that makes sense with healing as well. And we also even have the Ace of Cups here. Definitely a lot of healing energy coming through. I love that for him. Good. Okay. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Sornum. I think you did leave a question. We'll get to it in just a moment. Let's see. Hi, Dorella. Okay. Is TL the Cancer getting divorced? Okay, let's do a yes or no. Is TL the Cancer getting divorced? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. I'm getting a no. At first, I wasn't sure because we had two like different cards here with like the Two of Cups in reverse, which I would be like, yeah, that could be separation. But then we have the Three of Pentacles here. So I think there's something like, yeah, maybe there's been some issues, some separation, but I think they're going to work it out. At this current time, there's not a divorce. I see them working things out. All right, Swornim, what are the current feelings of my ex-partner, Ananya? Okay, what are Ananya's current feelings? All right. So the first card I have is the Ten of Swords here in reverse. So I feel like there could have been at one point a lot of harsh feelings, a lot of anger, or feeling really upset for whatever reason. But I think they're starting to let go of those thoughts. The thoughts that were difficult or unhappy or negative. I think those are starting to dissipate, starting to go away here. I think you're definitely still in their mind with the Knight of Swords here. Then we have the Chariot in reverse. So I think, they still think about you, but I think they're like moving on. They're not wanting to move towards you. I don't know if they see like you guys working out or anything like that. And then we have the Magician reverse on the bottom, and then Judgment in reverse. So yeah, I think their feelings and their emotions like about you in general like are starting to improve, but I don't think they're seeing you guys getting back together or anything like that. Is there anything else you want to add, Spirit? Yeah, they're really focused on themselves right now, self-love. They're working on, loving themselves, working on themselves. Like she's all about herself right now and improving her life and all of that. And then we have karmic completion on the bottom. I feel like your relationship, maybe it was it was a lot. I think you guys both learned a lot from each other. If it's karmic, like that, like you had a lot of lessons and everything, but I don't know if there's any like coming back together. I think, yeah, she's focused on herself right now and she's not as mad at you if she ever was, or any negative thinking or pain is going away at this time. All right, hopefully that resonates, but yeah, they're focused on themselves and their own healing. Hey, Star Soul. Hello, hello. What is going to happen in my love life next year? It's been... and still I'm taking care of family. All right, what's going to happen in Hello's love life next year? Okay, I see you definitely putting in a lot more energy into relationships next year. I know right now you said you're focusing on family members. I think you're kind of coming out of that phase, and I think you're coming out of your shell. I think you're going to be getting asked out. You're going to be dating more. There could be someone really generous that comes into your life. And I also see this card as you putting in the energy towards your love life. But I do see someone too, like, you've been like the caretaker and stuff. And I feel like someone's coming into your life next year who's going to help take care of you too. Someone generous, like someone who cares about your well-being, that puts in forth energy towards you. I do see you moving towards a commitment. The Hierophant and relationship reading could be an actual commitment here. So I do really feel like you're moving out of that phase of being alone, and being the caretaker to having someone that really cares about you and takes care of you too. They could be a Taurus. I don't know. Maybe some Virgo energy as well. But I think you're going to see a lot more energy in your in your relationship. And a commitment coming. I feel like the more energy you put towards your dating life, the more you're going to get out of it. That's some guidance. So right now, maybe you're not really dating because you're busy with family. But I think next year, when you put more energy into it, you're going to see a lot of results and a lot more dates and eventually a commitment. Okay, Starry, can I ask what's going on with my ear? I'll go to the doctor, but just wondering in case it's spiritual. Okay. What's going on with Starry's ear? Is there any spiritual component? I don't think there's a spiritual component. I'm just saying, because sometimes, yeah, maybe like it's like, oh, we're not listening, like, or anything like that. But I did get a no, but anything, okay. Can you give us anything else? Okay, just from like a medical standpoint, I wanted to get, I definitely seek doctor thing, but yeah, there could be something with an imbalance with like, we have like liquids in there. I can't think of the right term. But I think there is something where maybe like an imbalance in your ear, like that definitely should be checked out by the doctor. I can't think of the right term. Like, I don't know if it's like fluid, but there's something off balance that can go on with our ears. I know sometimes that can cause vertigo. Maybe there's trapped water. I'm not a medical professional anymore, but there's something there. So I think, yeah, definitely seeing a doctor, I think will help. I think there's something fluid or something going on there. And in terms of like if it was a spiritual thing, again, I got a no. I feel like that would be like maybe not listening to your intuition. And maybe that's why the King of Cups came up too. Maybe, there's something coming through from your guides here. Maybe you're feeling stuck in life. If you're feeling stuck in life or maybe lonely or anything like that, or like want a new beginning, especially in career or finances, I think spend some time with yourself. Spend some time doing some healing work, like with yourself, free distractions, connect with your, with your intuition a bit more. And maybe it is some inner child stuff too that's coming through, but yeah, it definitely could be something not listening to your intuition. But I think you should definitely go to the doctor, though. It does seem like maybe there's some imbalance or something going on there. You're alone a lot? Yeah, I think it's more of a medical thing. Just because I got to know. But yeah, just because it is interesting. The King of Cups in reverse came out. I definitely got like something with your fluid or something. But yeah, you guys have an ear problem. I have an eye problem for the first time. I can't wear eye makeup right now, and I'm going out tonight. There's messages there. You're welcome. I hope you get that fixed. I know that could be annoying. I had a lot of ear issues when I was a kid. Because swimming, I think. But let's see. Eye problems? Yeah. Yeah, I was using Lumify. My friend who's a doctor said like you shouldn't be using that. So I was like, oh, I don't want my eye to get irritated. And then once I stopped, like a week later, now I have an eye, like a sty, I think, for the first time. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Yeah, feel better. You're welcome. All right. Light blue wants to know what's next in love. Well, right away, this like wanted to come right out. We have the 6 of Wands here, and then we have Temperance. So I think there's definitely some good vibes coming through with love. Like the 6 of Wands definitely talks about like being supported by someone. If we're talking about like the relationships, it also talks about like victory. There's also like the sexual chemistry component to it. I don't know if everyone knows that about the 6 of Wands, but back in the day, after like the knights came back or whatever, they go around town and hold this up. It's supposed to be like, I'm free to hook up tonight, like however they said that back in the day. So I think there's definitely some romantic connection coming in. The Temperance card talks about like blended energy, teamwork, people working well together. Spirit, can you tell us more about this? So is there someone new coming, or who is? And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you could be meeting someone through your work. But also the 8 of Pentacles can talk about self-mastery. So I feel like if you've been really working on yourself, which I feel like you have, it's paying off. All that like inner work you're doing, the healing work you've been doing, like is starting to show in your external world. I feel like you're about to have a lot of success in your love life. Whether you're single or not, because I don't know your story, like, but I feel like if you're single, you're definitely going to be attracting a healthy partnership because you are healthier. Like, you've been working on yourself. But also if you've been working on yourself, I think all of your relationships, including any existing. Okay, I split the deck and I got an ace. So I really do feel like this is probably a new relationship moving towards you. But I see your love life really improving. These are really positive cards. They're all upright that came out. And if you haven't already been doing like the inner work, but I feel like you've been doing at least something, then this is your call to do that. The more like healed you are, the more you love yourself. That's when you're going to get that amazing support from someone else and that amazing partner. But I think you're really attracting someone towards you that's healthy, that's like emotionally regulated and all that, who really sees you, supports you, and wants to put forth effort into your relationship. It seems like a really healthy dynamic coming through here. You're welcome. I think we're almost done with, but let's take a pause because it's been over 30 minutes. I haven't done it yet. Let's do a giveaway. If you want to enter to win a full reading, because obviously today we're just doing a couple cards. We'll answer your question fully in a recorded reading. It's super easy to enter. All you have to do is guess a number 1 through 100. So if you want, and I'm going out of town, so it usually takes me time. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday when I get back to the winter, just FYI, but I guess the number 1 through 100. Let me finish that. And then after this, we'll continue. Are you playing? Good girl. All right, anyone else? All right, last call. If you want to enter the giveaway, guess the number 1 through 100. All right. Last call. Okay, let's draw a card. Spirit, what is the winning number? $91. I think it's Skylar. Yeah, Skylar, congratulations. We had a high number today, and you're the highest. You're the highest bidder, or not bidder. You know what I mean? Congratulations. I'm gonna put in my email, Skylar, so you can, whenever you come up with your question, you can email me, and I will get back to you with your recorded reading, but via email. kittyrisingtarot@gmail.com. Congratulations. And let's continue. So yeah, just email me your question when you have it. You can take your time if you want. Again, it'll be early next week. I get back to you. You're welcome. Okay, where were we? Oh, you're the oldest sibling. Hello, me too. Yeah, are you female too? No matter what, but the oldest. But usually the oldest female in the family becomes a caretaker, right? Or the oldest. I don't want to assume, but yeah, I think you're going to be able to focus more on yourself, or at least somehow prioritize, ask for help somehow. That's really nice of you, though, to step up like that. All right, Shannon. Hello. Can I get a general reading, please? Of course. What does Shannon need to know right now? Ooh, we have the World coming out. This talks about completions in a positive way, success, victory, like happily ever after. What is this about? A happy conclusion is coming. And then we have the Lovers. And then we have Justice in reverse. Okay, wow, all these major arcanas. What's on the bottom? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, if something seems like it's been unfair, unjust, and you've been like waiting on results, I feel like things are really working out for you. Maybe, it'd be very specific. Maybe it's a legal matter, but I don't think so. But if you are going through anything legally or something like that, I feel like things are working out for you. If you've been really like wanting love or a partnership, it could have to do with work too. But I think you're going to find success here. You're going to find a partner, this could be love, which seems most likely here, but it can also be like getting your dream job or something you've been really wanting, or maybe even finding, your best friend. But there's something here with like finding a partnership that's going to be, something you've been really wanting, something you've been working towards. And this is all majors here. Wow. I don't know. I just split the deck to see if there's any clarification or anything else that wants to come through. I got rebirth. Wow. This is so random. My watch just went off and it says Steve. There could be someone like, it's just like a new show on Netflix or something. It's like Steve is now on Netflix, but I don't know. I think everything happens for a reason. Like, why is Netflix messaging me right now or notifying me? Maybe his name's Steve. I don't know. That would be so crazy. Oh, maybe you're at the crossroads in your marriage. All right. Yeah, maybe things are, you're going to work things out. Yeah. Or the happy completions. Let's get one more card for you. Is this about her marriage? Yeah, you might actually, if you're at a crossroads, there might be something here about a new beginning. Oh, rebirth. Remember I just looked at that? I think this is about you guys having a fresh start and things really working out for you. That makes sense why rebirth came out. I think I saw that and I just started talking about something else because I saw Steve. I think you guys are going to have a fresh start. Like there's going to be something here, a rebirth. Like you guys are going to work things out. I think Spirit wants you to know that. Well, rebirth, I would think it's your current partner. Well, we can double check. Because like, rebirth is, yeah, I definitely would think with him. Yeah, I'm getting a guess. I knew because I had a feeling because it was the strength card. I think you guys are going to pull through this. That's the energy I'm getting right now. Well, all these major arcanas, yeah, it's like a big turning point. It seems like a renewal of love kind of energy. But maybe right now it feels like you guys aren't, one or you or both of you maybe aren't putting in the energy towards each other. But I think once you do, there's going to be some turning point in a positive way. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, S24. Do you have a specific? Oh, yeah, you do have a question. I see it. What's next between DN and me? There's no contact. Is it over? Okay, let's see. Let's do a yes or no with this. Is it over and get context? Is it over between DN and S24? It's not over. I'm getting a no that it's not over. So what's next? Okay, I'm not sure who's who, but I'm getting the masculine type, the masculine, whoever presents more as masculine or whatever, is going to break the no contact and reach out. But everything's going to work out. There's going to be a renewal here, healing within your connection. I think right now, like maybe there's like ego coming up, like, oh, I don't want to reach out first, or like waiting on the other person. But I see that there will be contact soon. It's like they're kind of watching from afar, like they're, still in your orbit, kind of watching from afar. And I feel like there's going to be some contact soon. The Emperor is someone who takes action. So I see there's action coming soon. There's contact coming soon. And it seems like it's probably from the masculine, but yeah. So yeah, it's not over. All right, hi, Nabith. Okay, so hi, Kitty. My name is Nabith Stephen Jr. I was born on the 30th of September. Oh, happy belated birthday. You just had a birthday. I've been cutting a lot and been going through depression. Oh, no. Well, if you're feeling really depressed or suicidal or cutting like that, I hope, of course, obviously seek help. There's always resources out there. But let's see, what does Nabith need to know right now? We have the Page of Wands coming out first. I think something that could really make you feel better, Nabith, is a new adventure, something new, some novelty, maybe changing your environment. And then we have the High Priestess, studying something new, learning something new, this will bring you some meaning in life, something exciting. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Wands. That like just popped out. Okay. The Page of Wands here, the Ace of Wands. There's something new and exciting coming towards you. It is coming towards you, but I feel like you can even seek this out now. What's a passion you want to do? What is something that you think would be really fun? We have all these pages here, like learning something new, learning a new skill, taking a class, because the High Priestess can be like knowledge. Maybe it's even something spiritual, like you want to learn a new spiritual thing like astrology or tarot or, but it could be anything else. But learning something new, doing something new, I feel like there's this new hobby, new thing, something you're going to study or read about that's going to excite you. And I think having something to look forward to, like maybe a class or a book or a new hobby, a new thing, is really going to help you unload, like let go of, I think right now maybe there's just so much focus on what's, the emotions, the traumas, things that have been bothering you. And I think you'll be able to kind of unload that stress or what you've been holding on to when you find this new fun thing or something that interests you. So what is something that's kind of sparked your curiosity lately? Spirit's calling you to follow that, and you're going to see a big rise in your energy. This is a high energy card. You're about to feel a lot better. You're about to feel more energy, but Spirit wanted to give you that guidance to try new hobbies, learn new things. But you're about to feel a lot better. I feel like you're about to unload, like release the things that have been draining you. Wow, you've been searching that stuff today? Yeah, follow your curiosity. That's going to lead you down your path. I know you're still so young enough. So like, maybe you're going through some hard transit or whatever it is, but you're going to find something that really lights you up and you're being called to follow that passion. So maybe when you're doing that research stuff today, it's for a reason. Keep following that. But you're about to feel better. I can see that. Great, thank you. Wow, multiple people have been having ear pains and stuff. Deanne is the male? Okay, it looks like, yeah, that they'll reach out. I couldn't tell with your names. You're welcome. Okay, Maria, I'm wondering what do you see will happen between you and Philip? We broke up, you moved out. Will there be reconciliation between us? Okay, will there be reconciliation between Maria and Philip? Tell us what. I actually do see that there is going to be a change here. I do see reconciliation. Interesting. So the cards I got, like first off, we had like the 10 of Cups here in reverse. This is like, I feel like the current energy, right? Like you guys break up, separation of the home, like feeling unhappy. But then I see the Wheel of Fortune followed by the 4 of Wands here. So I feel like there's positive change here and a happy homecoming once again. So I don't think it's over for good. I think maybe there's just this period of time you need to figure out your own stuff, but I feel like if you're resilient, I feel like there's really positive energy here. I got that there will be reconciliation, and these cards show a change in the home, a happy relationship, a change in fortune, a new phase is coming. Oh, I'm sorry you're so sad, but yeah, I see that things are. This is looking positive. I can see that you're sad now. Panic attacks, it's not fun. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, I think writing your worries and burning it around the full moon is actually good. You might be feeling extra emotional right now. Yeah, it's because the full moon's going on, and that brings up a lot of stuff. So I think that's good to let it all out and release it. Just know you'll get through this, and keep following your things that bring you joy, that spark you joy, even if it doesn't happen often. Really grab onto it when it does. Oh, I feel like Maria, I feel like we said you were going to have 2 kids. Let's see. Okay. You can answer that before we go. How many kids? Biological kids. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have 2 kids. Maybe one fire sign, one's air sign, maybe 2 boys. But I just think this is interesting. We see like 2 here, and then I got 2 kings here. But I remember, I don't know if I'm just, it's my intuition or we really did talk about this before, but yeah, I feel like 2. I feel like 2. For sure. Right, you're welcome. And we're at the bottom now. Thank you guys for being here. I think most people are gone because their questions were answered, but I appreciate all of you for being here today, sharing your energy and time with me, supporting me in the channel. I love you all so much. I don't have any kids. I'm in my later 30s, but I hope to have one. I'm single and dating, so I'm not in a marriage, but thank you so much, Maria. All right. I appreciate you. Wish you all the best. I love you all. Bye. Bye, Maria. Bye, anyone who's still here. Bye, Nabith. And everyone else.